going to do May, June 2014, practical paper 2, and I'm going to start off with Word. Okay, question 1 is open the J14 evidence and save it as your candidate number and all that kind of stuff. You should know how to do it. I'm going to start part 2. It says you're now going to edit an information sheet about Tawara Adventure Center. Use a suitable software package, load the file J14 flyer. Okay, so this is how you do it. You go to your folder because it'll be in there. You click on J14 flyer, right click, and you go open. Okay, or you just double click on it. You don't even have to do it. Just double click on it and you'll open it and it'll appear here. Okay? Set the page size to A4. Go to page layout, size, go down to A4, take a screenshot of this as you're doing it, put in your evidence. Okay? Orientation must be portrait, click on it, and there it is. Portrait. Okay? There it says, place a screenshot evidence of the A4 set in your evidence document. Set the top and bottom margins to 2.5, left and right margins to 2 centimeters. So that's quite cool. Margins, so custom margins. Now remember, always type in 2.5 cm. Otherwise it will go to inches, and inches are much bigger than centimeters, and you'll have no space on your sheet. Okay, left and right must be 2 cm. 2 cm. Okay, you can take a screenshot of this because there's portrait landscape, it shows everything. Okay, so there we go. So you must save this document under a new name in your folder. So you go save as Word 97, you go to your folder and you give it a different name. Call it, I'm calling it test 1. Okay, and you go save. Okay, so it says save the document in your name, place in the header your name left aligned and today's date right aligned. Okay, so you go to the header, click on the 3, highlight that and go Joe P, that's my name, and today's date right aligned. Okay, click on the first one, they didn't tell you which date to use one. Go there, delete. Okay, and there you go. Says, click out of there, go insert. I'm just doing it like this, footer, and I'm going to click on that and go straight to the footer that way. Okay, place in the footer. Here we are, place in the footer, the automated file name and path left aligned. So highlight that one, go to insert, and we're going to quick path. Can you see quick path? Click down on quick path, you go to field, go down to file in alphabetical order. So you go to file name. They just wanted the file name. Okay, click to path. If they just wanted the file name, you just click on the file name. But they wanted the file name and the path to file name. So they wanted both. So you click on there. Okay, and there it goes. You can delete that one. And what do they want on the left here? They wanted your center number and candidate number. So BH and 4, 5, 6. See what happens when you do it like that? It automatically lines it up properly. Okay. It says make sure that all the alignments, can you see that? Make sure that all the alignments match the page margins. If you use the 3, then you're not going to have a problem with that. Okay. Make sure that the headers and footers are on all the pages. How do you do that? Well, you just go down to all the pages, make sure you've got the name and everything and all of them. Yes, it's all there. Can you see that? Okay. It says at the start of the document, enter the title Tawara Adventure Center. I hope you guys got this paper in front of you while you're watching me do it and you're doing it at the same time. Okay, Tawara. So you go there. It says at the start, can you see there? You press enter, you go one above, You go Control V. You guys got to type it in. I don't have to because I've got it on my laptop. Okay, let's get this down a bit so we can see more what we have to do. Okay, so make the title center line. Make this title center line. Go to home, center line. Font size 30. I'm just going to type in 30 here. 30. Press enter. And italic. Okay. Below the title, add a subtitle. Produced by. Okay. Make the subtitle left align. So you make it left align. 18 font size. Type in 18 on the top there. 18. Bold. And underline. Not italic. There's no one italic. Okay. Set the title and the subtitle to serif font. Serif font is the smaller of the two fonts. You get serif and sans serif. Serif is the smaller of the two fonts, so it goes to the biggest font type, Times New Roman. Okay, that's how you can know it. Obviously the other one then goes to Arial. Okay. Okay, so it says format all the text, from the subheading activities so that the subheading and all the following text is displayed in two equal space columns with a 1 centimeter spacing. So from activities, all the way down, you're going to go insert, in page layout, you're going to go to columns, more columns, always go to more columns, 2, because you've got to do your spacing. It's 1 cm, you must type in the cm as I've been telling you over and over, and you go okay, and there you can see it. Okay, what else does it say? Set all of the body text is fully justified. All the body text, because it's highlighted, you just have to go home and you go fully justified. Keep it highlighted, font size 11, make it 11. Can you see that? Sans serif font is the longest sans serif font, so it's going to go to the smallest font size. And you're going to put Arial. And you go okay. And there it goes, Arial. Single line spacing. You right click on it. Okay, paragraph. I know there's different ways to do it, but you can do it the way you like. And there you go on single, and you go okay. Okay, what else does it want? Step 14 says, identify the 8 subheadings. Let's see what step 15 says. Make sure there's a single 11-point line space after each paragraph for the body text. Okay, so we're still working with the body text, so I like finishing what I'm doing in the body text before I go on to the next one. But remember, we haven't done 14 yet. So, it must be 11 points after every paragraph. Can you see spacing? 11 points. Okay, you go 11 points, and there you go. And there you are. Okay, so we jump to 15 because I read the paper before, and that's what you should do. Read the paper before and make sure you know what you did. Okay, so we've done this one. Make sure that there's a single 11 point space after each paragraph. We haven't done this one because this has got totally different things to it. So we have to do step 14. Step 14 says identify all the subheadings. So you highlight the subheading, hold down control, and let's identify all the subheadings. Can you see there? I've only highlighted the subheadings, not the space above and not the space below. Okay, so I'm still holding down control as I highlight, okay? So I'm going, there's equipment, all on its lonesome, nice little widow, or orphan, whichever one you want to call it, and holding down control, and highlighting, okay? Until they're all done. Facilities, let's go here, facilities, and that's it. So what does it say we must do? We must make it bold. Okay, so we're going to make it bold, all of them bold. I'm still holding the control key down. Center line, underline, serif font, serif small font start, so it's going to go to the big font start, okay? And it must be 14 points. Okay, 14 points. 14. Okay, and there it is. Okay, 14. Save. Make sure there's a single line spacing of each paragraph. The body text, you've done that. Open the file, J14 course, and insert the content as a table on the first page after these include. Okay, let's go look at, can you see there? It says open the file, J14 course CSV, and insert the contents of the table on the first page after these include. Okay. And it says delete the third column with the heading level from the table. Format the text in the table as body text. Adjust the column width so that all the data is displayed on one line. Format the top row of the table to be bold and underlined, center lined over the system. I like to do all this in Excel. So you can open J14 course. There it is. Can you see that? Can I open in Excel? Close that. And there it is. So what's it telling us? Delete the third column. So let's delete it then, or we can delete it here. How do we know it's the third column? ABC. Okay, you go delete. Okay, and what we do is we do that, and we're going to do that. Okay, so let's read it. Format the text in the table as body text. We know what body text, fully justified, font size 11, and that, but we can do that in Word, okay? So just a column width, so all the data is plain one line. Format the top row of the table to be bold and underlined. So that must be bold and underlined. Okay. Center line over the three columns. In other words, they want you to merge it. Merge it. Okay. Bold and center line at the time. Make sure the table fits within the columns. There's a single 11-point line spacing above and below. Displays grid lines. So, you can do the grid lines here. Okay, you can do lots of the stuff here. Displays grid lines. Okay, so there we've got more or less what the table is going to look like. We go copy, go back to our Word document, and now where must it go? These include. So you go look for these include. Where's these include? Oh, there, these include. Can you see there? And it must go here. So you click on there, put it there, and go Control V. And there it is. Now you know they said it must fit within your column. So there's the end of a column, and there it is. All these must be on one line. Is it all on one line? Yes. Have we done everything? Let's do our body text. Okay. So what's our body text? We know it. It's fully justified. Fully justified. 11 points. Sans serif. Arial. Arial. Enter. Arial. And single line spacing. Okay, can you see what's happened here? And single line spacing. So it's all single line spacing. So we know it's ready, okay? So that's fine. And display grid lines when printed. Are there grid lines there? Can you see it? This has to be centered. Told you to center it. The heading must be centered, so there we go. Must be bold and underlined, and there it looks there. Okay. Now it says import an image. JSP, JPEG, and place it below the subheading activities. We're on step 22. Okay. So we go to activities, and we're going to click below it, and we're going to insert a picture from file, go to your desktop folder, go to your file, 2014, JSP, there it is, and insert it. Okay, then it says crop the image to remove the fish on the left hand side. So you go to crop, can you see crop here? Click on it, come to that little square that you see on the picture, and there you go. It says resize out of it height to 5 centimeters. All you do is go here by format, you fill in format, and you type in 5 cm, and you press enter, and there you go. And then it says line to the left margin, so it's a line to the left margin, a line with the top of the paragraph starting we offer. So the top of the picture must be in line with the top of this. How do you do that? You go to your text wrapping here, make it tight, and bring it down so that the picture is in line with the top. Can you see that? And that's all they want you to do. Exactly that. Okay. So we offer and align with the top of the paragraph starting with we offer. There, and there's we offer. Can you see that? And it may look like that. Also says now, add bullet points to the list from Bristol to Wales. Highlight that, and you add bullet points. Okay. So we have step 25, apply bullets to Wales. Format the list of the bullet position 2 centimeters from the left margin of the column. Okay, so you click on it, and let's see the indent, and make it 2 centimeters. Okay. So there it is, 2 centimeters. Click it twice, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. Okay, there's different ways of doing it. You can find your own way of doing it. It's quite easy. Okay, and what's the next one? Format the last paragraph of the document to display. An outline 3 to 4 point border. Light grey shading. 1.5 line spacing. So the first thing I'm going to do, which I recommend you to do, is first do the line spacing. Because once it's in the border, it's difficult to do. So, right click on it. Is this our last paragraph? Yes it is. Right click on it. Go paragraph. 1.5 line spacing. Okay. And there we go. I don't know why it does this sometimes. Crazy. Because you know why? I'm going to unjustify this. Just this line. Because it's justified, it does that. Okay? So we've got that. So I've done the line spacing. It must be a light grey shading. And I do the shading as well before I put, when I go to gray there. And it says 25%. Can you see if I click on there? That's 15. And it must be between 10 and 25, so 15 is fine. Okay, so there we are. Then I highlight the text. Can you see that? I'm highlighting the text. I go here to your borders, and I want outside borders. Okay? And I put it there. Then, there's different ways of doing it. Click on here, go to borders and shading, and click on the line and make it 3 points. Okay, and there's what they wanted. It's grey, it's got the borders on, and then it says the last thing we're going to do is replace the word external with the word outdoor. You go to editing, you go to replace the word external, you go external with the word outdoor. And you go to replace all. You take a screenshot of this to show you that it's done it, okay? You've done it. And you go close. So you put that in your evidence. There's our document. Then what you do is, you're finished with it, you open your document, and you look for widows and orphans. Have you got any widows and orphans? Have a look. Widow and orphan is one line, that's 1.5 lines, that's nearly 3 lines, that's fine. Come down, and there you are. There's your document, fine. And you save it. Make sure your evidence document is synced, and you save it. So you save it as test 1, and that's that.